tarot cards. Hi everybody, Brandy Joy here with your weekly Tarotscope. We are doing pick a card, so if you haven't picked yet, please pick A, B, or C for your weekly guidance. I'm shuffling up the cards right now. So I hope you're all having a good week as we jump into Thanksgiving here in the United States. For those of you in the United States, happy kind of Thanksgiving. It's not quite there yet. And I'll see you Wednesday, so I'll tell you then. So anyways, I just did a lesson for all of you in the Vibe membership on energy healing, introduction to energy healing. As many of you know, I have been doing energy healing for about 15 years, and I'm a Reiki master. I have a lot of background. I'm certified in electrical acupressure, reflexology. I do Qigong, pranic healing, crystal pranic healing, you name it, I've done it. And so I am finally teaching lessons on energy healing for all of you that are in the membership. And I just posted that tonight. So jump on in there and watch that introduction to energy healing. And I teach you how to boost up your clairsentience and sensitize your hands for healing. And we're going to get more into that this week on our live session as well. Are you ready? A, B, or C? Yeah, April, hey! Okay, everybody, pick A, B, or C. Are you ready? My 9th house is totally, you know, Pamela, it's funny, my 9th house is actually, my Pluto and my North Node are in the 9th house, so it's what I've done before and what I'm doing again. My soul experience is all very 9th house. So yes, you're exactly right. So I actually said that on the lesson tonight, on the Vibe membership lesson. I was talking about all the stuff and I'm like, yeah, I'm very 9th house. All right, everybody. And next week we'll be doing Pluto House 2, if you're interested in your past lives and the soul purpose this lifetime. We'll be doing House 2 if you have Pluto in your 2nd house. I'm shuffling the cards. You ready? Oh, blessings to you. Thank you. Oh, love you. All right, let's do this. I think these are shuffled good. You ready for this full moon coming up in Gemini? It's already this week. I'll talk about it Wednesday night, of course. Happy Monday to you. All right, A, B, or C, you ready? I feel A. Ah, 6 of Swords. All right, A's, good. The Chariot. All right, and your final card is the Knight of Wands. Lots of fire still going on, I see. All right, you ready for B's? B's. Oh, 6 of Cups. Check that out. Maybe we'll get 666. We've got 6 swords for our A's and 6 of Cups for our B's. All right, you ready? One more. All right, B's, the Hanged Man. This is funny how this is coming out. The 2nd card is a major arcana card for both A and B. Feeling that one. Ah, 9 of Pentacles. All right, B's. Interesting. Ready, C's? King of Swords. Woo! King of Swords. And 8 of Cups for C. And 3 of Pentacles. We got this one last week, I remember. Okay, let's take a look at what is going on. Well, it was not 666. Darn it. It was 663. Well, 66 sword. So 66. All right, 6 of Swords. So here we have the mental body coming out of its bad issues, all right? So if you chose A, this week is about you moving out of the rough waters mentally, Okay, this is a time of moving away from all the rough, crazy, chaotic stuff that's been going on, and this week is going to move you out of that. So this week you're going to see a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak, right? So maybe this Gemini full moon is a good one for you. Maybe it's showing you a brighter path that you're about to go into. Okay, so it sheds light. That's what the moon does, is when we have a full moon, it sheds light on things. So this week is about you moving out of the rough waters, and it looks like you're taking some people with you. Okay. This is a mental card. It's a card of moving away from the roughness of the past, but it's with the mental alchemy. Okay, it's about moving forward with the mental alchemy. And here we have the Chariot. Okay, so if you chose A, these are your advice cards. Here we have the Chariot, which is, you can see, you have the black and the white here, right? Yin and yang. These are the two columns of severity and mercy. And this is supposed to be you in the center, ascending to heaven, right? So this is a card of mental alchemy as well. This is a card of being able to make good, firm decisions in your life according to a nice balance that you have created. So it looks like what it's telling you is that you need to work on some alchemy work and really just focus on your balanced energies and make some good decisions for moving forward. And with that card comes this one right here. We have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is a fire card. This card is very Sagittarius. It's very exploratory. It's very, you know, fiery and moving forward. So here we have you moving forward to ascension work, to rising above, you know, the imbalance that you've been going through, and moving forward out of that. And so it's telling you to use that fire energy, do some ascension work, do some alchemy work, some alchemical stuff with your mind, and really use your will. This is a card of will as well, and this is a card of will as well, right? So use your will to keep moving forward, because the decisions that you've made, you're on the right path, you're doing what your soul purpose, you know, what you're here to do, right? So your soul purpose is in play. It is moving forward. It is in the balance of karma that you have created in your world. So I'm not seeing anything real negative for my A's. I'm seeing more of like a moving forward, more of moving out of the rough waters, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It's more of like a balancing and a moving forward type of energy, right? So if you chose A, I'm just seeing a good energy for you overall this week. And you know, you might still be going through some stuff, but, you know, that's what these cards are for, is to kind of guide you and say, hey, you know what, you're going through things, but, you know, this week is going to be okay. It's going to be about you moving forward, putting your mind to something, using your will, making some good decisions that are going to light your path up for you. Okay? Yes, absolutely. Libra. Yeah, Libra is balance. Libra is balancing, you know, the yin yang. And so that's why it's also represented by the Strength and the Justice card. Because Libra energy is very much about opening your eyes to the equality and balance in life. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if you chose B, we have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. And it's also about like somebody coming back into your life. It could be old memories. It could be maybe old cords of attachment. But I'm seeing some nostalgia here, and it's probably because it's a holiday for a lot of us. And that holiday is about family and friends and people expressing gratitude and coming together. And so this could be that you have some people coming, you know, into your life this week, and it could be something like that. Even. So nostalgia, maybe looking at old pictures, reminiscing, seeing some people from your past, maybe communicating with some people from your past, somebody coming forward this week. And it could be that maybe you just went through a breakup and now they just come right back. So this card, if you chose B, is about somebody coming back or maybe nostalgia going on. So you're either thinking about some old stuff and reminiscing in a good way, or, you know, it could be sad as well, or somebody is coming back. And it looks like there's people coming. So it could be just like people you haven't seen in a while, or it could be actually somebody that, you know, you've had a falling out with. Either way, I'm seeing people come back into our bees' lives. And then we have the Hanged Man, okay? So this is saying that you need to look at things with a new perspective in terms of your abundance and your worth, okay? So I'm seeing a lot of issues with self-worth with B. So it's almost like things from the past are also haunting you a bit. And, you know, this card right here is about your abundance and your self-worth and feeling fruitful. So it's like you've created these things in your life, but you're not looking at them the right way. You're kind of looking at them in a more negative way. You're not seeing what you've created in terms of like a wealthy look. You're not saying, oh, look at all this stuff I created, it's so great. Like, look at what I've done with my life, it's so great. You're looking at it more in a negative light. And so it's telling you to change your perspective on that, and maybe your self-worth is what I keep getting self-worth. So it seems like our bees are going through some self-worth issues right now, not feeling very very good about themselves and what they've created in their life, and the, you know, the gratitude that you could have about your life. Maybe it could be as simple as, you know, I can see, I'm not blind, you know. Maybe focus on some of the good things in life that you can appreciate. Because it's showing a change of perspective. You need to change your perspective on, you know, the things that you've created in your life and who you are in this life, right? So if you chose B, change your perspective this week. Work on your perspective. Try to reframe yourself. And another really good thing to do, and actually this works really well with Thanksgiving, is to every day just, you know, express some gratitude. You know, maybe write down a little list every day and just say, hey, you know, or, you know, you could just do it in your head. You don't have to write it down if you don't want to. You could just say it in your head even. You know, just keep saying it in your head, you know, I'm thankful for having, you know, my family still, or whoever it might be in my life. Or I have a kitty right here, so I'm thankful for the kitty sitting here, right? Just simple things like that can be enough. I'm thankful for, you know, not having horrible pain right now or something, you know. But express some gratitude, because it looks like that's what's missing in your life if you chose B. It looks like there's a little bit of nostalgia going on, a little bit of negativity going on, a need of change of perspective. And again, somebody could come back into your life this week for sure if you chose B. That's like, I'm seeing most of my B's with somebody coming back. Not all of you, but most of you. Okay, that's the thing, is there's a lot of people that are watching this video. There's thousands of people, so it's, you know, there's going to be percentages of people that have a little bit different of a reading for it. Oh, thank you, Charles. And so, are you ready for C? All right, so for those of you that are choosing C for your guidance, we have the King of Swords. All right. Okay, so the King of Swords, he is a firm decision maker, right? Masculine energy with the air quality. Masculine energy with an air quality is very fixed, you know? It's very much about making a decision, and even if you feel like it might be a little wrong, it's like you're making that decision and it's going to happen, right? Because it's more of a projected energy, projected outward yang energy, right? So that's this week, is like you're going through an alchemical process of mental, you know, change. And you're being very firm with the decision that you made this week. Okay, so either you've made a decision and you're sticking firm with it, or you're about to make a decision and stay firm with it. So I'm seeing a lot of decision making for my C's in terms of, you know, I'm not even sure what this, oh, okay. Okay, so let's pull up the other cards, because I don't know what this decision is about necessarily, because all of you are different, but it is a card of decision making in terms of, you know, a fixed energy. Okay, so you have a decision, you're like, this is it, and this is what I'm going to change. And you also can see that there's this butterfly up here, and that's what I keep seeing. The butterfly is about transformation. That butterfly is about you're changing right now. You're going through a big change. And so this quality of fixed masculine making decision energy is about you going through some type of self-transformation, some type of alchemical process. And I see you leaving behind something that you are very, very connected to emotionally. So that could be a cord of attachment to some ex, lover. It could be maybe an attachment to a way of being, your own personality, that may be something you need to let go of. But there's definitely some type of big transition for you if you chose C. I'm seeing you just let go of things. I'm seeing you let go of some type of like emotional connection. You're walking away from something. It could be a part of your personality that you know you need to change again, or it could be that you're walking away from an issue that you have with somebody that you knew you needed to let go of, and so it's time for you to move on. And I'm seeing you really walk away, and it's telling you that's going to be a good idea for you to walk away from whatever that emotional attachment is, and to then be the Three of Pentacles, which is to build something new, to build a new part of your personality that needs to come out, to build something new that has to do with this mental alchemy change that you have going on. Okay, you're going through a mental change, and it's hitting you this week with this full moon in Gemini. That makes sense because Gemini is air, just like the swords. It's mental, right? So this is about a change in terms of your mind, in terms of the air quality, in terms of that Gemini energy, which has to do with the way you think, the way you perceive, right? Oh, hey there. Yeah, so I'm seeing you start to build something new about yourself. This is about you. This is about you changing, okay? So you're about to build something new if you chose C. I'm seeing you really working on this major mental transformation. And this is a great time to do it. We're coming up to the winter solstice soon. We're in that Scorpio energy now, transitioning into the deep, dark underworld of, working out the old shadows and stuff. So if you chose C, you're really going through it. You're really going through this transformation. I'm seeing, and it looks like a lot of you are going through major transformation, actually, looking at these. Three of Pentacles is about rebuilding. It's about building something with the assistance of more than just yourself, though. You see, there's more than just one person here. There's three people here. This could be the help from other people. This could be the help. Maybe you need to read some book, of an author. Maybe you need to, join my membership and work on alchemy with us, right? But you need to do something in terms of alchemy, in terms of changing, meditate, do some tantric yoga or something. But yeah, there's a lot of change coming for C's, and it looks like it has a lot to do with your inner transformation, the way you think. And that's weird because B's too, you got the Hangman. And I see you going through a lot of change as well in terms of reprogramming your mental body, your mind, and the programming that's been running for so long. It's time to move forward away from all this old stuff, away from the old stuff. So, yeah, seeing everybody kind of moving out of the rough waters, kind of seeing things like, you know what, I don't need that anymore. Time to make the change happen, All right, well, yeah, it is a good thing, absolutely. Absolutely. It's always best to not be attached to anything. And that's what Yoda teaches, right? He was always like, when you're attached to something, it creates like this, suffering, right? And that suffering leads to being evil and doing evil things. And, it just ends up hurting yourself in the long run. So attachment in Buddhism and in all of that in Tantra, it's always about clearing yourself and keeping your energy very grounded and very clear, instead of feeling like you need to attach on to other things and other people. And that's why we do cutting cords as well, because with cord cutting, you're actually getting rid of the negative programs. You're getting rid of the negative cords of light that are sucking energy from you. They're not good. They're never good, right? So yeah, anyways, y'all have a good week, and join me in Vibe membership if you're not already in there. Try us out for a month. It's only $15 a month. There's a ton of courses in there, and we're going live talking about energy healing this week, and we're also doing a lot of astrology lessons. So I'll see y'all in there, and if not, I will see you Wednesday night for the Gemini full moon talk. All right. All right, bye for now, everybody. Love and light.